There was a time when wives respected their husbands. There was a time when wives took care of their husbands, as they expected their husbands to take care of them. Things are no better this side of the Atlantic. According to Pew Research Center, the share of American adults who've never been married is at an historic high, and men are more likely than women to have never made it down the aisle. 23% versus 17%. What gives? Why are men here and abroad avoiding the altar in spades?
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got why men won't get married. It's common day. There's a reason why divorce rates are very high and marriage rates are very low in modern society. And why is it? Because a lot of men don't want to marry and a lot of women don't want to play that traditional role. So before we get into that, man, do me a huge favor. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
What gives? Why are men here and abroad avoiding the altar in spades? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's feeling good. Hope everybody's doing well. We are back with an article I saw, guys. I saw this article. Wanted to share it with you guys. Keep in mind, there will be a story tonight at 8:30, so make sure you come back for that. There'll be a story tonight. But you guys read the title. Let's just get into it. So, why men won't marry you? Where have all the husbands gone? That's a question Peter Lloyd tackles in a series in London's Daily Mail about Britain's marriage rate, which is at its lowest level since 1895. The state of matrimony is not just ailing, it is dying out faster than a mobile phone battery. Lloyd writes, "For an army of women, Mr. Right is simply not there, no matter how hard they look for him." There was a time when wives respected their husbands. There was a time when wives took care of their husbands, as they expected their husbands to take care of them. Things are no better this side of the Atlantic. According to Pew Research Center, the share of American adults who've never been married is at an historic high, and men are more likely than women to have never made it down the aisle. 23% versus 17%. What gives? Why are men here and abroad avoiding the altar in spades? Number 1, because they can. Men used to marry to have sex in a family. They married for love too, but they had to marry the girl before taking her to bed, or at least work really, really hard to wear her down. Those days are gone.
A lot of men used to try to have sex with women, end up plopping out kids or whatever, having kids out of wedlock. So I believe back then they would tell them, hey, if you want to have sex with this woman, you have to marry her. So a lot of men will go out and just go marry just to have sex. Literally will go out their way to go marry just to have sex. And they're like, okay, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that because of course you can't have sex with a girl when she's not married. Then what did you have to do to get some poontang? You had to marry the girl to get some poontang because you can't do it if she's not married. Because I believe if you're a virgin, you can't go out and have sex. Your virginity is sacred to you, or it's supposed to be sacred to you. But then it was sacred to you. A lot of it, fathers used to sell their daughters. Hey, you want to have my daughter's married? You want to have my daughter's hand? She's a virgin. Hey, this is what you're going to have to do. I give you this, you give me that. You know what I'm saying? I give you my daughter for this.
When more women make themselves sexually available, the pool of marriageable men diminishes. In a world where women do not say no, the man is never forced to settle down and make serious choices, writes George Gilder, author of The Men in Marriage. Scoff if you wish, call me a fuddy-duddy, but how's that new plan working out? Number 2, because there's nothing in it for men. What exactly does marriage offer men today? Men know there's a good chance they'll lose their friends, their respects, their space, their sex life, their money, and if it all goes wrong, their family, says Helen Smith, PhD, author of Men on Strike. They don't want to enter They don't want to enter into a legal contract with someone who could effectively take half their savings, pensions, and property when the honeymoon period is over. Men aren't wimping out by staying unmarried or being commitment phobes. They're being smart. Unlike women, men lose all power after they say I do. Their masculinity dies too. What's left of it, that is. America has demoted men from respected providers and protectors of the family to superfluous buffoons. Today's sitcoms and commercials routinely paint a portrait of the idiot husband whose wife is smarter and more capable than he. There was a time when wives respected their husbands. There was a time when wives took care of their husbands as they expected their husbands to take care of them. Or perhaps therein lies the rub. If a woman no longer expects or even wants men to take care of them, since men can do everything men can do and better, thank you very much, feminism, perhaps the flip side is the assumption that women don't need to take care of husbands either. And if no one's taking care of anyone, why the heck marry? For women, the reason is obvious. Kids. Eventually, most women decide they want children, no matter how long they put it off to focus on their careers. So they often nab the best guy they can find, usually the one with whom they are currently sleeping with, and convince him to get married. If the man refuses, we call him a commitment phobe. But is that fair? Perhaps these men know all too well that women initiate the vast majority of divorces, anywhere from 65 to 90%, depending on the demographic. And when they do, they take the kids with them and hang hubby out to dry with help of court systems that's heavily stacked in their favor. In the past, mom got the kids because...
If y'all new, go look at my previous videos. Talk about this all the time. The system don't give a fuck about no men. The system don't care about you. They will know for a fact that this woman is trying to use your kids as a weapon against you and will still play in her favor. You be looking like a fool out here, man. These women will have you out here looking like a fool. Another thing, if you look at today, right? A lot of men are not getting that money, man, when it comes down to that divorce. If you're making a look, I mean, there was this guy, and I'm pretty sure I can find a video or whatever, but there's this guy, I might do a video on it, but there's this guy, he said he got a divorce. I guess was messing with a stepmother. Got married or whatever. So he was playing stepfather. Got divorced. Went bankrupt. I believe lost his house. Lost a lot of money. Then the little bond that he had with the kid, gone because she ended up taking the kid with him. The dude, he had his whole life fucked up.
Because she was home with them doing the thankless, unpaid, mountainous work associated with that role. Today, neither parent is home. So there's no reason to default custodial parent should be mom. So remind me, why would a man marry today? No, really. What's in it for him? Wow. Let me give my thoughts on this. So true, man. So true. What's in it for him? What's in it for the man? All this, I'm independent, I don't need a man, and then when they get old enough, they're tired of paying their own bills. I want a man all of a sudden. I want to be in love and have a family. No, you want someone to take care of you. You want his money to be the family's money, and your money to be your money. To spend on your girl trips and when you want to go out and sneak around and do whatever. Men know your little games now. We know. We're not falling for your tricks anymore. It's not going to happen. It's over. It's over. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. Don't forget, tonight there's a story at 8:30, so I will catch you guys at the next one.
So to just wrap it up, man, that's a good little article that he read. He hit it on the head towards the end, right? Women want someone to take care of them, to support them after they done got ran through, or for these certain feminists, after they done sat over here and said, you know what, dog, I'm in my fucking 40s. This feminist shit ain't working no more. I thought this shit was gonna last long, but it's not. Now it's time for me to go out here and go and get my scrambled eggs up to some other man who probably already had some kids and probably wanted to have it damn settled down a long time ago. Whatever, right? Women, y'all put yourself in a bad situation trying to sit over here and wait to fuck with a man in your fucking 30s and 40s trying to believe in this feminist bullcrap. This shit is not going to help you in the long run. What a lot of women gotta understand, right? Because like I said, there was this 16-year-old fucking feminist. I've never seen this shit a day in my life, but a girl sitting here trying to tell me the shit that women are going through today. I'm like, little girl, if you don't go sit your ass down, you don't know shit. You don't know shit. A lot of guys are not with that shit, bro. So you're telling me a 16-year-old doing this, she's not the only one. So now you're about to have pretty much a lot of these 16, 17-year-old boys who's about to grow up, about to be fucking 30, 40, 50 years of age, about to be a fucking virgin. No more kids. Because if you think about it, let's just think about it, right? If we have a bunch of women that's 16 years of age who are thinking about feminism right now, who calling themselves feminists or whatever, and they keep the same mindset, by the time they hit 30, 40 years of age, dude, they're not going to be able to have kids like that. It's going to be hard for them to have kids. And then you're talking about them being feminists and shit. What about the damn dudes at their age? Now they got to deal with a bunch of feminists. Now once they hit 30, 40, it's going to be hard for them to have kids. It's going to be hard for them to find women. It's just like you waste your whole 20s trying to be something you're not. A lot of these 16-year-olds are not feminists, dude. Go out, go experience the world, my nigga. Actually go through it to kind of say, okay, you know what? Now let me goddamn start trying to make decisions. Now let me go ahead and say if I'm a feminist or not. But don't sit down here and say you're a feminist and you're only 16. You ain't even freaking kissed a guy yet. You ain't even freaking actually went to the movies, did some shit with a guy. But yeah, you call yourself a feminist. Get the hell out of here, man. Like I said, it's a sad case, man, because once again, guys are not going to want to marry these women once they start hitting their 20s. These guys ain't gonna want to mess with these damn girls. These guys are not gonna want to mess with these girls, bro, because it's like, dude, what type of thinking do these women have? Not many guys want to marry because of that. And not only that, 60 to 70% of women are initiating divorce. So you mean to tell me I'm about to sit up here, marry you? You probably done told me I can't. You don't want to do no prenup. You probably done told me that. So now I can't do no prenup. You're forced, and then we go ahead and jump into a relationship, jump into a marriage. Then you want to sit on here, divorce me, and take all my damn shit. I just don't see how that works. That's why they always say a lot of men who are trying to marry or want to marry, it's not a good choice. It's not a good decision because you're not getting anything on the back end. You're not going to get your shit on the back end. If shit go left, that woman wants to leave, ain't shit you can do. Your money gone with her. But I hate that if you're a stepfather and you built a connection with her kid, because that little nigga gone too. With the divorce rate being so high, marriage rates being so low, because nobody want to marry a chick who's going to sit on here and just take over, try to be a feminist and take over. I just don't see how it's going to be changing anytime soon, because as we're speaking right now, marriage rates are dropping and divorce rates are still growing. So, pretty good video, man. Pretty good video. I enjoyed everybody that came over here and actually come watch it, man. You know, look, leave your opinion down below in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me why you think men shouldn't get married. Tell me why you think feminism is as prominent as it is now. But do me a favor, man. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.